What is up, guys? Flame here. So what I'm gonna be going over today is a new series, and I really like to call this series myself basically exposing Rockstar. Now you can agree with me or you cannot agree with me, either way is fine, but you're probably gonna have to after this video, all honesty. And this episode of exposing Rockstar is going to be about how they basically as a company failed, and how they failed at implementing items and whatnot, like special items in the game. And yeah, so this is just going to be basically on how Rockstar failed. Alright, so I hope you're ready for this video. And yeah, so here's the first way Rockstar failed. Alright, they promoted these special beer hats into the game, and then right after the beer hats came out, there was a way you can just, glitch them. Basically, you'd make, I don't know, I remember having to get them legitly, but then I was looking on YouTube, and after I got them all legitly, I remember seeing on there that there was a way to glitch them. And was I happy that I got them legitly? Yeah, I was. At least I felt like I put something into it. But knowing that other people didn't have to put that hard-earned, I'll explain what all went into getting beer hats here in a minute. But I worked hard to get mine point blank, and then after I worked hard to get them, I felt accomplished. But then I realized people could just glitch them, which was pretty bad to me. But and here's the thing, I think the way to glitch them was you created a girl character, you did some dumb save or something, and then after that you'd have all four, or you could get one beer hat each time you did the little glitch method thing. So that's how that worked, and belongs to another player to fuck. But anyways, I don't know why that just happened. But the way to get the beer hats, legitly, is a crate would spawn in the lobby. It would say 20 hours, blah blah blah, which would be 20 minutes in real life. Each hour in the game is 1 minute in real life. So 20 hours means 20 minutes. Alright. So you would see a timer. Most likely you would either, I don't know what you would do. I mean, here's the way I did it. I had an iPhone at the time. I would set the timer on my iPhone for 20 minutes as soon as I saw that notification. And then I think I'd make sure I set it 30 seconds earlier. That way as soon as it started beeping, I knew it's coming up here in about 30 seconds. So I set it for about 19 minutes and 30 seconds. So then that would all happen. I'd set it early and all that. And then the crate would finally come. Now, anyone else who was trying to get their crate knew that a crate was coming as well. And they would all rush to the crate thing too. Now, most likely I'd be in a laser. The Hydra wasn't out at the time, but I'd be in a laser. I'd be cruising around the skies, and as soon as I saw that crate, I'd make sure I went right to it, because that's the fastest way to get there. And then I would jump out the laser, and then I'd try going to collect it. Now, obviously, a bunch of other people were there by that time, depending where it was. Maybe you'd get lucky, maybe it'd be way out in the country, and you'd be the only one with a jet, so you'd get out there before everyone would get it. But the way it mostly went is it would spawn in an area where a lot of people would buy, and then a lot of people would be by that area. And then what would happen is everyone would rush there. And they're already by it, and most likely you're in the country, so that's the way it works. Because you think, oh, it's not going to spawn here. No, most likely it'll spawn by where there's a bunch of people, because that's dumb. Alright, so then that happens. Then a bunch of people are there. Either A, here's what happens. Somehow you get all the way there and you get the crate. Yeah, you get the crate easily. But that's not usually how it was. Most of the time the case was that you would get there and there'd be a bunch of other people getting there at the same time, and then all of a sudden either A, you'd go to get the crate and risk it because you want to get that crate before them, obviously, and if there's 6 other people there, you're not gonna try killing them all, so you go to run to get the crate because you think, oh, I'll just make a run for it, collect it, and if they kill me after that, what's it matter? So you do that, right? And then you're really close to the crate, and either A, the NPCs around the crate see you and kill you, which is what happens a lot. You know how the NPCs in the game are, take cops for example. you know, or gang attacks, they have really good aim, you know what I mean? They have that aim that's pretty precise, you know what I mean? So if you, I mean, if you put 6 NPCs or, you know, 8 NPCs around that crate, that makes it harder. So now you have 8 NPCs around that crate, you know, shooting you. So most likely they'll shoot you right before you get the crate. Either that, or some motherfucker will pull out a minigun or RPG and just kill you that way. Either way, you're probably fucked. Alright, so now that happened. Alright, so I see. So that happened. So that's what all went into getting crates. But enough talk about that. As you guys see, that sounds very stressful though. And it definitely was annoying. So on top of that, alright, then there was more glitches, you know, to get the hats. You know, it's just, it was never ending. If that method didn't work or got patched, I think they had like 2 after that, different methods. I was just like, holy. So then they had about 3 methods to get the hat. So by then, you know, it's just like everyone was doing the glitch. Getting crates was not easy. It was definitely annoying. So there was that. Alright, so people were glitching them. So anyone who got them legitly, you know, could just stick the whole rarity and, oh, you're lucky, you know, you got crates up your ass. But, you know, the glitch didn't really fully make them unrare, because there were a lot of people that didn't know about the glitch or couldn't get it, you know, or other things. So I guess that's cool. But then there was modders, and then there was just other stuff. You know, I'm a person who felt really passionate, or not passionate, I don't know what the fuck the word is, but I just felt like I really liked the beer hats. It was something. I had like a passion for like getting them. Like that means like it was like my job to get them. It was something I really wanted to do. I had a passion for it. And I really liked the beer hats. I liked the whole sound of having a hat that no one could get that's rare, but glitches and mods made them not rare. Now there are 2 very rare ones that didn't drop, but then people with mod menus could spawn them, and then they weren't rare anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it was just really, really, really dumb. So modders put the 2 rare ones in the game with their menus, and it was just, then that made that not rare. So beer hats were screwed. Beer hats were so screwed. So then it's just like, alright, well, I'll still wear them. Between the glitches to get the first 4, well, there were only 4 on PS3 to begin with, so you know, there were glitches to get the beer hats, but you know, I mean, a lot of people still don't have them, so I guess I'll still wear them. I mean, why not? You know, they're cool still. Alright, so you think like that, which I can't disagree. But then, alright, then we get on PS4. Elgon Games 2 DLC comes out. Now this is what, 2016, so I guess it has been 2 years or whatever since the hats came out. But you know, Elgon Games Part 2 comes out, and then there's a bug in the game to get the hats. Like, it's not even a glitch. It's just a straight, if you do any heist, any mission, anything, and then go in the closed door after you do that, for some reason, you'll have all the hats. That was just something that shocked me. I was just like, really? Like, come on, Rockstar. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe they let that happen. That was pure, like, oh, that was just idiotic. So, anyways, so then that happens, right? So, anyone could just walk in the store. Not only did they get the first 4, if they didn't already have them, but they got the extra rare too. Now, there was one legit way to get the extra rare too. It was like Battlefield 1 crates. Alright. There is skins in the game that are super rare. And super rare skins are skins that have a very low drop rate. Well, that's exactly how the super rare hats were in the game, the J-Lag and the Barneys. If you were a really dedicated crate hunter, and sometimes the real dedicated ones wouldn't get lucky enough, but that's just like someone who's real dedicated at getting battle packs in Battlefield 1. You know what I mean? They might not get the super rare, but some people who were fortunate enough, who may, you know, like I said, were real into getting the crates and were determined. Some of them ended up getting the Blarneys and the J-Lager because the lucky drop rate plus they got all the others. It was just wow, like they actually got them. So that was cool. But then, like I said, that low drop rate made it so people could obtain them legitly. But after that, then that ended because in Outgotten Games Part 2, anyone and their mom can get them, which was really dumb. So at that point in time, it was just like, yeah, it doesn't even matter anymore. So then everyone could just get the hats and whatever. Like I said, it doesn't matter. So now the hats are out of the question completely. Alright. And beer hats are no longer rare by any means. Every single person has them. All 6. So there's one full fail by Rockstar. They made no attempts to keep them rare. They made no attempts to patch glitches right away. They made no attempts to do anything. They did not have their game on lock. In Battlefield 1, there's no glitches to get the rare gun skins. You know what I mean? There's no glitches to get them. There's no bugs in the game that just, automatically put them in your inventory. You know what I mean? Like or not automatically, but there's no glitches, in Battlefield 1 that, if you do a certain game mode that, go with every skin, you know what I mean? Battlefield, aka EA Games, they have their game on lock. They make sure that whatever is meant to be rare stays rare. GTA, on the other hand, does not do that. Rockstar Games doesn't do that. So there's another thing called special t-shirts. As you guys know, there were the very rare ones. Not very rare, but you had to get crates to get them, so that was pretty rare. And they were the beer hat, or they were the special radio t-shirts. Well, they were cool, you had radio t-shirts. But then, those are no longer rare for a few reasons. The first reason they weren't rare anymore is because before the t-shirts were even released, which this is really dumb actually, I don't know how that happens. Before the shirts were even released in crates, I think it was like a year before they were released, there was a glitch to get all of the special radios t-shirts. That's like, what the hell, wait, what's going on here? Wait, what? Excuse me? Yeah, doesn't that sound dumb? Oh, so these, not only can they glitch them, but they're not even released to the public yet. Another Rockstar fail. Can't say that's not. So now the radio station t-shirts, whoever did that glitch had them even before they were released. That's fucked up enough. So there's all that, between all that, it's just really dumb. So the special t-shirts really, that didn't matter. And I thought that was pretty stupid that the special t-shirts no longer mattered. So Rockstar, in the regards of special items, screwed up totally. And here's one more reason why, and this goes for both the special t-shirts, special hats, and masks, and basically any clothing item in the game. If you were playing around the time that it did come out, if they could look on your account and say, alright, yeah, you're playing on when this DLC came out and the crates are dropping, if you were playing around this time and you called them on the phone and you said, hey, I lost all of my beer hats, for example. So you tell them, you say, I lost all my beer hats. They would say, you did? And they would say, alright, we'll look into the issue. Either their old system would say, they would just have the agent on the phone look and say, yeah, you were playing around the time they came out. Alright, we'll reward them to you. Biggest mistake ever. Because so many people who didn't even have the hats, who knew about that at least, if they were playing around the time the hats came out, just never put effort in to get them, they could call Rockstar and get them. Well, there's that. So that's down the drain now. Now anyone could just call Rockstar and get them like that, as long as you're playing around the time they came out. Dumb. So people were doing that non-stop. So people who didn't even have the hats initially were able to get them through that, which in my opinion is dumb. So they were doing it. You could do it for anything. I made a video on it just because the beer hats and stuff are no longer super rare. So if I don't wear them anymore, too many people already have them. So if the extra majority of people who don't have the beer hats want them, they could watch my video and get them. You know, easy, point blank. So that's really that. But you know, when the beer house were still pretty rare, people could do that, and I was just like, wow, what is this? You know, Battlefield 1, aka EA Games, if you call them and say, hey, I lost a beer hat, the representative on the phone won't say I gifted them to you or anything. Even now, if you call Rockstar on the phone, they'll send it to a higher authority, like the agents won't do it, but they still have the same system. If you were playing around the time that the beer hats were dropping, then they can confirm that you could have got the hats. It's not like they do any research into it or anything. They don't make sure that you actually got the damn hats, because maybe I can see some people maybe losing them, but they don't even check. As long as you're playing around the time of the game, they can give them to you, reward you or whatever. Battlefield 1, you call EA Games and you say I lost my skin. I had this legendary skin, which is like the top. The legendary skins are top, all except for the like super rare legendary skins, which obviously the name says it all, super rare, but those are very low drop rates. But anyways, to say I lost this legendary skin or this super rare skin or any skin for that matter, they have a thing called battle logs. And it's basically a battle log is a log, and it'll say every single skin that you have got, and even if you scrap the skin or what, every skin that you ever got in a battle pack will be on your battle log. And they'll actually look into it, and they'll see if they'll look through your battle log. They actually, because just to test this theory, my friend tried it. I told him, I said, look, I'm about to make this video and I need a good person to compare it to. I said, call EA Games and try doing the same thing that Rockstar lets their game be done to. So he called EA Games and he tried it. They told him, they said, we looked through your battle log app. Now this is after he was on the phone with representatives for like 2 hours. So I was like, wow. They really make sure they keep their game everything rare. No glitches to get the battle pack skins. And you call them on the phone, they don't care. He bought that game back, and when it first came out in 2016, I think what was October or November or something of 2016 when it first came out. So ever since then he was getting battle packs to now. EA Games looked through every single battle log from the time he bought the game to this was about 2 weeks ago. You know how many battle packs that is? You get battle packs pretty decently, you know. So they looked through probably over, 150 battle packs. Like they just kept going down the list. Look, just for this one skin. And then after that, they said, look, we looked through your whole battle log from the start of the game. They said, we did not see that skin. And he said, alright. He said, and they said, so, it looks like you didn't get it. They said, so we're not going to give you it. They said, and have fun playing the game, and they told him all that. But yeah, so my friend did that. Battle packs and rare skins, EA Games got all that unlocked easily. And I wish GTA was like that. I wish Rockstar really cared about the stuff they promote being rare. EA Games actually cares about their game. Rockstar lets everything be glitched that shouldn't be. And I just don't like the way Rockstar handle things as a company. It should have stayed rare. It really should have. But no, Rockstar sucks. It makes me really mad. And I'm just getting bored, like, thinking about how fucked up they are. You know what I mean? So the special t-shirts and the hats, they have ways to both fuck it up. And like I said, being able to call them and finesse your way to get supposed rare items, Battlefield, you can't do that to EA Games. So, just as a company, I just feel like the way they do things, I'm not into it. I'm not into it at all. And so yeah, that's really it for the special t-shirts and beer hats. You could either finesse your way by calling them, and as long as they could verify the time you created your character, then you're good. Oh yeah, I created my character around that time. Blah. So that's really dumb. Start off, and then So you could, the t-shirts and the hats no longer are special, all of them. If you're a person like me who got every single one from a crate, just know they're not rare. There's no way, you shouldn't even wear them anymore. I mean, a lot of people got them just to have them and they don't wear them, which I think is kind of dumb. If you plan on getting them but not showing them off, why get them? But yeah, that's all I gotta say for that, because I do have all the special t-shirts and stuff, but those aren't rare anymore. The third thing I'm going to be going over is the gun range clothes. Now, there is no glitch to get the third tier gun range clothes. So there's no glitch to get them, as of right now at least. Hopefully Rockstar doesn't fuck that up. But, because getting them were very hard. Jesus. That was so much pain getting those tier 3 gun range clothing. Oh my god, I couldn't deal with that. But anyways, here's my point. So you had them, alright. But you have to get tier 3 in the gun range to get these specific clothing. But it still sucks that Rockstar puts similar clothing into the game. All you have to do is log on to GTA a certain day or make a sell mission for your gun club. Not gun club, bunker. So you make a sell mission in your bunker, you'll get this certain t-shirt or hoodie. Or no, it's just t-shirts, never mind. But there was one hoodie that you could log on a GTA with. Now look, just take this. So the white ammunition hoodie, you have to log on this one. You have to do tier 3 in the gun range to get the white ammunition hoodie. Alright. So the white ammunition one, you have to do tier 3 in the gun range to get it. Alright. This black one right here, you log on to GTA and get. So don't you think that people are going to confuse ammunition hoodies, even if one's white and red and one's black and red? If someone does not know what the hell the difference is, they might think that there was 2 different ones that Rockstar get. Either you got the white one or the black one. They might not say, oh, that's tier 3, no. So, you know what I mean? So there's that. Then there's the black Hoyle hoodie and the black Von Vor hoodie. Those are all hoodies that you get from the tier 3 in the gun range. Then there's this white Hawk and Little hoodie. So this hoodie you get by logging on. So if you get a Hawk and Little hoodie by logging on a certain day on GTA, wouldn't they think that these other gun company ones you get by logging on? Then there's this one, which no one will even know it's special. It's hard to see because I got my chain on, but it's like a deer. Warstar catch and carry. People probably won't even know how you got that. They'll probably think you just logged on. Same with this one. This Coil t-shirt right here. I think they're promoting a new Coil t-shirt right now if you get a sell mission. So they'll say, oh, he did that sell mission, got the Coil t-shirt. You know, and then there's this Hawk and Little and Black Strawberry and all these ones. Those were all you had to log on a certain day. It's just dumb. So even though they don't have the actual t-shirts you get from tier 3 in the gun range, it's still stupid how you can get ones that are similar. So then no one knows that the gun, brand things you have were special. Like, in my opinion, alright, here's just how I would do it if I was a game. I would make it so if you did tier 3 in the gun range, you would get, the gun brands in game, their special t-shirts and hoodies. But that'd be the only way, because then people would know, oh yeah, he's wearing an ammunition hoodie, he got that from tier 3, you have to be good with guns. That's how he got the gun brands and the ammunition hoodie and all that. But Rockstar just puts lookalikes for people that didn't even have to do the gun range. And, people probably confused and people don't know what you're wearing. They don't know the effort you put in, so that kind of sucks. But, that's just how it is. Alright, the third thing I don't even know what thing I'm on. I think I'm on the 4th. This is just how screwed up Rockstar is with every special thing. People buy the collector's edition for how much that is, like 160 or 200 for PS3 and Xbox 360. So they end up getting the gun range. I mean, this collector's edition, I'm so sorry. They get the collector's edition. After they get the collector's edition, the fucked up part is you could either mod the collector's edition items into the game, which, like I've already mentioned earlier, it's PS3, so I'm not tripping, you know what I mean? It wasn't PS4, so they couldn't really control the whole modding thing that much. So I could see that mods were an issue, but the collector's edition stuff could be modded into your account, and then if it was modded, like the modder would actually have to go inside your account and he could give you them and then they would stick. He could either do that, or after that, that wasn't even the biggest part. The most part that annoyed me was everyone who purchased the last gen collector's edition, the hot knife, the what's the other one, the chameleon, the 3 guns, or it was the bullpup shotgun, the Desert Eagle, aka the Pistol 50, and I think, what was the other one, like a hammer? Yeah. So anyone who purchased the collector's edition on PS3, now it's no longer special on next gen. You would think that anyone with the collector's edition on PS3 would transfer their account and they'd be the only ones that have that stuff, but Rockstar makes it so everyone can get it. So anyone who wasted that much on PS3 stuff, like, regardless of what you like, you know, it's cool, you got some cool, you know, stuff for real life that's about GTA with it. But if you were really happy that you got in-game items like that you could drive around a hot knife and no one had that, which was a car from San Andreas, if you were happy about that, then you would think like, oh, next gen, yay, I could still do it. But you can't. Everyone got it, regardless of if it's free to you or not. That didn't matter. It wasn't the part that it being free was the rare part, which Rockstar failed to acknowledge. Anything rare in the game, I just feel like Rockstar has somehow fucked up. And that's the exact reason why I turned to modded cars. It's the exact reason. I started getting modded cars and trading with people to get modded cars because everything else in the game that Rockstar has, it's supposed to be rare and never is rare. I'm done talking about this. You guys get what I'm saying. You know, it's really sad the way Rockstar does everything. So I'll just stick to rare cars like this. They can't add this to the game. It's a modded Jeep. Merriweather Jeep missing the roll cage. Has a modded color on it. It's called triple color, where there's metal color over a metallic with a pearlescent. It's called triple color. But you can do the metallic and the pearlescent, but here's the thing. You can't put a metal over the two. So in my opinion, that's very cool that you could have a modded color that Rockstar, you can't glitch this color or nothing. You can't put a metal over any color in this game. You can, it will remove the metal. So it's triple color and it looks very nice. So modded color, plus it has North Yankton license plates, which you can't really see now because somehow I got a scratch on it. But I do. It has Yanktons, as you can see Yankton a little bit. Yankton. So it has Yankton license plates, and that's the cool thing about modded cars. You know what I mean? You can get something that no one else has really, unless, you know, they did the glitch and someone traded with them and whatnot. But the majority of people obviously don't have it. It's just a select few that have it. So anyways, I do hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna do a new one of these every single Monday. It's gonna be called Exposing Rockstar. This is episode 1, and they're usually not gonna take this long, but these special items I did have to discuss and stuff, and I know it's gonna be a super long video, so please forgive me on that. If you're still here watching, I'm sorry, but I will do a new one of these every Monday, and they're gonna be a lot shorter than this, but this is just there were so many special items in the game that I had to go over this. But I do hope that you guys enjoy, and if you agree with me of how I'm exposing them and how they kind of failed as a company with rare things and whatnot, then give the video a like and subscribe. Anyways, this is your boy Flame signing out. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.